Aliens. Beings from the stars who, whether trying to impregnate your face or eat your pussies, just want to be inside you both physically and emotionally so they can sell your children candy and carbonated soft drinks through product-placed integrated marketing. But what about those smooth-pelvised gray guys who are here for nefarious reasons, like cocooning your high school sweetheart in cotton candy for carnivorous consumption, fooling the masses into believing all food is potato, or scratching up your mom's Elvis records, but not in a DJ Who Kid kind of way? However, those examples pale like my milky skin in comparison to grifting magicians and a pervert coat convincing gullible kids into thinking he's friends with an alien all because he loves to see meek children bullied by a gang of their peers. And I should know, because I too was one of those Gentile kids getting the piss bullied out of me and a gun into my mouth, except it was for believing in the alien concept that sexuality is a goopy fluid, cause kissing a dude to make out with a woman is quite possibly the most hetero thing a man can do, at least in my woke 11-year-old dead shark eyes. But my name is James.
I'm Nicole.
And this is Mostly Speaking Sentai. Oh, guys, the cactus of Christmas is in bloom, and next month you better believe the Yakmas of Pissmas will be in full. Ooh. That's the feeling you get when you leak out a big old yellow stream into the great porcelain god called a toilet. But I didn't have anything planned for this bit, so I just saw a Christmas cactus and rhymed it with Pissmas Yakmas. Oh, Yactus. 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 And speaking of yaks, I'd like to not introduce, but pull in my queen, my wife to never wed, my Oniichan herself, my co-host, Nicole Jacobs. How are you feeling on this day?
First of all, move that chair because it's driving me insane. You just shaking it. Second of all, I'm not your brother.
Onichann! Onichann, why won't you notice me?
Isn't it Oniichan? Or what's the right female?
Oh no, I'm doing this on purpose, guest.
Yes.
Onichann, how has your week been? Actually, should we introduce our guest first?
No.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, how's your week been?
Okay, real quick, like, I am not going into work anymore because shit's about to hit the fan. COVID style. So I am working from home again, like, barely. So, go to darlinghomebody.com and buy some creepy, cute stuff. From Black Friday to the end of Cyber Monday, everything is 15% off, and you don't need a coupon code. So do that.
You can also go to patreon.com/darlinghomebody, and that will give Nicole stability in a sense. And you'll get stickers and magnets out of the deal. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I love it because I wrap them up like little gifts and I mail them to you, and it's really fun. So check that out. I also do like behind the scenes videos of making dino cats. And once we hit 20 patrons, I'll release like downloadable wallpapers.
Nicole wraps the gifts while I wrap the spliffs. Stoned. Let's introduce our guest in this day of this digital age of creation.
You don't have anything to say?
Oh, I want to bring in our guest first.
Okay, well now I just feel rude.
Oh no, it's fine. You want people to know that you need cashola. And they need Christmas gifts, stocking stuffers for their friends, their family, and most importantly, their loved ones. And speaking of loved ones...
Maybe even your hated ones.
Yeah, as long as the money's going to Nicole. But not speaking of hated ones, our loved
Ruined the
one,
Segway.
you know him from Hit It and Crit It and so many episodes of Mostly Love and Lucha. Our guest today is the one, the only, and Twitch affiliated Rudy.
Hey, that's me. Hey, how's it going, guys? It's been a hot minute. I have missed you.
Back at ya. You don't even need us now. You have a nice microphone in front of your face. You have a big ass mirror behind you, so you can see into the mirror dimension.
Something like that. Yeah.
You have a big ass bed maybe behind you.
Something like that. Yeah. Yeah. My girlfriend and I finally got our own apartment
Whoa,
together.
what?
So
Okay,
damn. Yeah, we've been living on our own for like a few months now, and most of our stuff that's around here is just thrifted stuff. So we're going for that. What was that style that you were talking about? She's
Marie
sitting right next to me. What I'm trying to figure out what it was. Cluttercore. Yeah. Cluttercore.
Oh,
that sounds
yeah.
about right.
Well,
Yeah.
we're Cluttercore, Nicole.
Yes,
I love your Cluttercore.
everything I have, almost everything like furniture that we have, I got from a yard sale, an estate sale, or someone just didn't want it.
Nice.
Like these really nice 8-foot IKEA bookshelves. Someone just didn't want them.
Hey, I mean, if it works, it works.
Hell yeah.
This Nicole's boyfriend, people just didn't want him, and now Nicole's got him.
I mean, that's not true, but
What are you? No one wanted this ass.
okay.
They said, no way, that stinks. Pu.
They listened to the Marshland and they were like, yikes.
No, I think a lot of people are like, he's queer, obviously. So like he likes men. A lot of people that I've become friends with, especially in Chicago, have been like, yeah, I thought you were gay. And
After
then,
they listened to the Marshland?
oh, no, not that. Just like in general, like they see me and then they're like, I know his sexuality.
Yeah,
So that could have been hindering me this entire time.
maybe.
I don't put out enough of a hetero vibe.
You respect
Oh,
women
man.
too much.
Rudy, how
What's
have you
up?
been?
I've been good. Aside from moving in with my girlfriend, I've still been working a lot, which kind of sucks. I'm not really looking forward to Black Friday because for some weird reason, our store bumped up its max occupancy from 150 to 250.
Oh, okay.
So that's probably going to be hell. But
How?
aside from, I don't know. Apparently, they said that it's in line with CDC guidelines, which I think is absolute bullcrap.
Okay.
That cannot be true.
Yeah, unless they're doing like stations where it's like to like doing quadrants and such. That
Oh,
doesn't
no,
make
we're
any
not.
sense.
There's nothing like that going on.
You want to know what? I'll come visit
Okay.
right
I
in
mean,
the morning and I'll pee everywhere so all the other 100 people will be like, this smells too bad.
Well, we could just get a bunch of people together and go there so that like COVID people, there's like less. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I don't think
Yeah.
we can find 250 people who have been quarantined for the last 7 months.
Yeah.
Or you can just bring yourselves a few friends and piss miss all over the floor, and nobody's gonna want to come in.
Yeah, all over the entrance.
Oh, yeah,
Perfect.
because it'll be
Perfect.
cold. And then
Yeah.
they'll slip and slide before they can even
Yeah.
get in.
Yeah, sounds fantastic, guys. We have a game plan.
Yes.
Or just spill apple juice and say it's pee.
Ooh, you know what? That's true, but it doesn't have the same vinegary scent. You know.
Just spill
Just-
apple cider vinegar.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you know
Done.
what? You got me there.
Or just shoot ropes over the handles and
Guys, retail Black Friday hack. Pour apple cider vinegar on the ground. Problem solved.
pressed asparagus juice
Yeah.
just to really get the gambit of everything.
Yee.
There we go. We figured it out. But Rudy, we want to figure something else out. You just
What's
became
that?
a Twitch affiliate. And we
That is true.
And we are too. We're Twitch
Yes.
affiliated, the two, Nicole
Yes.
and I. So what
is so
we
awesome.
we want to give back to the community.
You're not going to plug his Twitch?
Rudy, what's your Twitch?
I would have plugged it eventually. My Twitch is Overlord Snugs. You can find me on Twitch, and I also finally just set up a Twitter account for the Twitch account.
Oh, dang.
So I'll be doing like updates, memes, polls, and other dumb stuff on there as well. So if you want to follow me on Twitch and Twitter, it's all under Overlord Snugs.
Which will be in the comments. The reason why I didn't say that, Nicole, is because Rudy used to go by something else on Twitch, and then all of a sudden, like someone named Overlord Snugs was...
Well, you could have just said, hey, Rudy, plug your shit.
Hey, Rudy, plug your shit.
Rewind and plug again.
Ooh, flip it and reverse it. Just like me, because I'm a little spinner in porn sense.
Oh my god, a spinner in like a Beyblade.
Oh, nice. Dang. That's what, instead of calling women spinners and men spinners, I think either could be spinners, just start calling them Beyblades.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, there you go.
Hell yeah. That's even a better name. And then you can get a brand deal with Takaraya or Takara. I don't know what the company is.
Shorten it to Bays.
No.
Oh, Beyblades.
Oh, yeah. You could even say it. Yeah, we could spell it like that. Smell it like cats. Nicole sent me a video real quick of a cat drowning themselves while trying to drink water.
It was just like a clear dish, and how it was drinking water was it was just like shoving its entire face under the water to drink.
And then it like lifted its head up, obviously like looking like, oh, I need oxygen, but then also licking its lips to be like, I'm refreshed.
It was cute.
It was very cute. But we want to give back to the community. And we want to explain the top ways to quickly become a Twitch affiliate. Nicole and I have some ways to do so, but Rudy, what's some advice you'd give people
on how to get to Twitch affiliate? Fantastic question. Honestly, networking is a really great way to start getting somewhere, but honestly, just play the games you love. Don't try and follow a big trend or something, because you're probably never going to get noticed that way. But just play games you love, and I'm sure people will follow you for, the passion that you have for what you're playing.
So you're saying don't play games that you know are bad, that you hate, and just scream about it for like an hour?
Yeah.
That was our turning point when I realized, hey man, just play
weird
RPGs that you enjoy. Which also, speaking of which, Monster Rancher 3 got us a lot of followers because it's a game I love.
Because it wasn't you just screaming at a game for an hour.
I hate Power Rangers games. And then Steven Universe, I think the Mother series is going to be next, and probably it'll be a daunting task just time-wise, but the .hack series, I really want to do those.
I will definitely watch that.
Yeah. You could even be on some streams, little Rudith.
Ooh, I'm down.
Nicole, what's a way you think people need to know to get fast followers?
I said don't talk about rap.
Yes, okay, so we've realized that is don't talk rap to nerds unless they are rap nerds, which a lot of the people on Twitch, or at least the people in our streams, will be at like 10 viewers. And if I start talking about rap, 3 viewers.
Ooh.
Quickly. And people would say like, oh, well, that's just because, like people are filtering it out. It happens. This is every single time.
The Venn diagram of people who like Steven Universe and rap, the middle part is very small.
It's slender, like the men we love.
Aw. I'm filling out. I've been filling out since quarantine.
Oh, I'm just saying Slender Man. Like we love Slenderman.
I thought you loved me.
Yeah, he's not saying he loves you.
I wouldn't call you a
fine.
Slenderman. You don't hypnotize teenage girls into murdering their friends.
I would hope not.
I mean, each her own, though.
Yes.
Guys, if you are able to convince a teen to kill another teen, that's on the teen, okay? They have a weak mind. All right? And most teens do. So, guys, I don't recommend it because it is horrendous, but it is something you could do if you want to prove it.
Just don't do it, though.
My thing is be a sexy, meek e-girl and use augmented reality if you aren't already one of those. So you can make your face into a cutesy lady and then even get a wig if you don't have a long enough hair. Like, you need this done now, guys. Get what you need. And eventually, you could also use filters on your voice to slighten your throat a little. And then bada bing.
VTubers are pretty big on Twitch and on YouTube in general, so that's not bad advice.
Yeah.
Yeah, just be a virtual e-girl.
Hell yeah. And then say, like, oh, we'll get up to this many bits and I'll, like, show my butt, but it's in inconceivable amount of bits.
Or
Okay,
like
there you go.
you just really close up show them like your elbow crevice and
Yeah.
they think it's your butt, but it's not.
But make sure you shave your elbow crevice.
You just gotta get to, like, I don't know, tell people you're gonna, I don't know, at like 100 subscribers, you're gonna leak something from your OnlyFans. Which, by the way, James, have you made an OnlyFans yet?
No.
No? Are you planning to? Because I've been
No.
thinking about it. I don't know what I'll put on there, but maybe butt stuff.
I couldn't. Unless it's like me just rapping naked.
Oh, that's content. That's something someone would pay for.
Technically, in our experience, especially on Twitch, rap content people don't want.
Aw.
But you got anything else? I got a couple more, Rudy. Tips.
For tips and tricks, I don't know. Just network and try and find some good friends on Twitch. That's another important thing. I met somebody in particular on Twitch who really helped and supported me when I was first starting off. They even helped me make overlays and stuff. So
Oh, hell yeah.
yeah, just find really good people to connect with on Twitch. And that'll, even if you don't get to affiliate, you'll still have that fantastic experience.
Nice.
Yeah.
My last one, we don't need to go into the other ones, but B. Corwin.
Oh, yeah.
He became an affiliate in like a week and a half, somehow. And I was very confounded by it. And he's like, I just asked all my friends. Also, Oli said
I'm
this
like,
as well.
He feels like it feels like Corwin is friends with a lot of people though.
Yeah. And then after that, but he's at like 250 followers now.
Yeah.
Which is
especially
insane.
like with him being in acting and stuff, you get to know a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
But he has fans in the UK and Australia, and he's like, I need to make sure my times are right. That's why I stream at 12:30 a.m. all the time, because that's when
Wow.
they're awake.
Wow, that's incredible.
That's commitment.
Yeah. We should just skip this podcasting shit, Nicole. Let's
Are
start
you fucking
streaming.
I would be so mad.
Yeah, guys, we're never going to stop podcasting.
Good.
But Rudy,
Yeah.
today we watched episode 13
12.
12.
I don't know. I got the link for 12.
Okay, episode 12,
Oh, no.
case file 12 of Time Ranger, entitled When You Wish Upon a Star. I don't know the rest of the lyrics.
Please tell me that was the one with the magician.
Yes, it is.
Okay, just whew, okay.
No, I sent you the right one.
Okay, good.
Rudy,
Yes.
you've been on here. People know your past with Power Rangers. However, they don't know if you could go back in time. What would you do? Sans murder. You don't need to worry about murdering anyone, so you don't have to
Or
have
like-
a moral conundrum.
Yeah, or like correcting history or whatever.
Okay.
Without that.
What would
Okay.
you do?
Well, what if I just wanted to go back in time to murder and not deal with the consequences of it?
Well, you can't.
Damn. I don't know. Honestly, I've been watching a lot of Doctor Who recently, so if I could travel through time, I'd probably just do some Doctor Who type of shit.
What does Doctor Who do?
I don't know. He jumps through time and just helps correct history or just does stuff to it a little bit.
You are missing those are the rules. You can't murder and you
picked
can't
the two
correct.
things we
But
said don't
it's just
do.
interacting. Like, I won't affect it. Like, I won't change the course of history. I'll just, like, interact with it and play around with it and just be like, Queen Elizabeth, indeed. Spot of tea. And just, like, throw it on the ground, cause a big scene in, like, what does she live in? The Buckingham Palace or whatever?
I think.
And you know, maybe I'll just, like... I don't know, have a spot of tea with Mussolini or something.
Okay,
Mustacholi with Mussolini. I don't know.
Why?
I don't know. Just like have a meal with famous people. Why not?
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you could
And
technically...
infamous people.
Yeah.
That too. That too.
Because you could do that with the queen right now.
And nah.
Because the
don't
queen
know.
is still the queen.
I guess.
Has been for decades.
Queen Victoria? Which one's like the oldest queen who's not alive?
I don't
Whatever that
know.
one is, that's the one I'll have dinner with.
Queen... Oh, I was going to say... Queen Bubblegum. Does Princess Bubblegum ever become queen? Don't let us know that, guys. We still need the last season.
I don't remember.
She becomes Queen Bubba Bubba or Hubba Bubba.
Oh.
I feel,
Yeah.
Rudy, I feel like you just want jumper powers.
Jumper. Yes, absolutely.
That's not time traveling.
It's close enough.
Wait, what does Jumper do?
You've never seen Jumper?
No.
Oh my
The movie
God.
with Anakin Skywalker, right?
I don't know. I
Hayden
don't know
Christensen?
Star Wars.
It was Hayden Christensen, right? He would just like jump through
You
places.
you just like transport yourself to different places in the world.
Oh, well, that's
Yeah.
also like the power the person has today on today's episode.
Yeah, but
sense.
no, because he can clearly only do inanimate objects,
Which,
and
well,
not
I mean-
people or himself.
Non-living objects, because there was an animate
And it's only
object
like a
that he
short
moved.
distance. He couldn't like send it to France.
Oh, you know I'm gonna send it. Should we get into the episode
It
today?
seems like that's what's happening.
That's what we need
even
to
though
do
Rudy
today.
just never really answered the question.
He said he wants to teetote with famouses.
Okay. He just wants to
Yeah.
drink a lot of tea.
Who do you think is the
Or spill a lot of tea. Am I right?
There we go.
of all the dead famous people? Who do you think would be the best dinner guest?
Ooh, that's a really good question. Who would be the best dinner guest? I don't know. I feel like out of all the famous people, George Clooney would probably be civilized.
But he's alive.
I know.
Stop
man.
being contrarian.
Man, who's somebody from the past that would probably be a great dinner guest? That's a really tough question. 'Cause I
David
don't know
Bowie.
history.
Done. Next question.
Oh shit! You know what? You're right.
Johnny Appleseed.
You know what? If you're inviting David Bowie to dinner, I have to invite Freddie Mercury.
Oh, under pressure, pressing down on me.
Do 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 do.
And
Looking down on you, looking down on me, maybe? Is that it?
However it goes, you did it.
you
Oh,
did it.
I'd love it if Nicole just pushed down on me.
Okay.
Just snap my neck or my
Okay.
spine. Remember when the Joker did that to Penguin? Or like one of
No.
his goons did it? He was like squishing him down, trying to break him in Gotham.
What?
Yeah, when he was at the lunch table in the asylum.
I've only seen clips of that show, but I think I know what you're talking about.
We can't stop talking about it.
It is now full blown soap opera, and it's batshit.
I love it.
We're on season 4. Highly recommend this show.
For sure.
Just like it's bad, but in a good way. Like it's entertaining.
Okay, solid.
There was an episode where I jokingly said, like, oh, this is gonna happen. Like, just the most outlandish thing, and every single thing happened.
Yeah, I was pissed.
Oh,
No, in the last, okay, so for example of soap opera, the last episode we watched, these two characters sat down in the same room together, which already, like, these characters meeting are like, whoa, what are they going to talk about? One of them goes, hello, sister-in-law, and then the episode ends and you're just like, oh my fucking God.
Actually, well, it was I think it was even worse than that, because what's the mafia family's name? Cartilones.
Cartilage.
The Cartilage family. So she's sitting down and she's like, I'm surprised that you showed up. And then the doc says, well, of course I'd make time for my sister-in-law. And then it's like,
Yeah, I just
Ham
didn't
comes
wanna,
in.
I just didn't want to
Spoil.
spoil anything.
Do they
but
actually
you
say
just
for
went in
like
there and-
for my sister-in-law?
Yeah.
Like they make it.
Yes.
No.
Everyone
that's
has
just-
amnesia. It's incredible.
Everyone keeps dying, but then coming back to life. And then for the next 3 episodes, every character who sees them, they're like, "Hubida, hubida, what?"
Oh my god.
Okay, Nicole is saying that every
No,
single
I'm
time. Nicole is
I hate that
is
bit
a
so
Hanna-Montana
much.
character. But yeah, guys, Gotham, 2 thumbs up. But this episode,
And the V to Vs.
oh yes, every single shirt is it's not showing
Every
cleavage.
female character has a V-neck so big and deep that I call it a V to V because that's how ridiculous it is.
It's like the wardrobe department didn't have enough in the button budget, so they're like,
Or
well,
like they just didn't own blouses.
yeah. But also because there's no cleavage, that means the breasts are probably like taped to be spread apart.
They're absolutely taped.
So it's not like jumbled in.
They would have to be taped.
Yeah, baby.
Are you insane?
Are you insane? Those breasts would just be
Are you
bonking
outside
around.
of your mind?
Or you know Arthur from The Tick, you know how his
Yeah.
goggles come down like
Yeah.
that? They have they have bras that are just Arthur's visors to like spread
no.
them apart.
Yeah. No one will understand that.
No, or like you know
no
snap
one watches
bracelets.
the tits.
I watch the tits all the time, girl.
Oh my god.
Like a snap bracelet, but like snap just around you like that. Or think of earmuffs that are just like that you can like fold into each other. It's like that.
Like when you take 'em
around.
off.
Yeah, and then you spread your bosoms.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I see where he's coming from, and I honestly, that's probably like a $20 idea. It'll work.
Oh, the boobs?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean the bra.
A slap bracelet bra.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. Keep it up. Don't have then you can still be nipping and such. A bra that
Yeah.
like gives you support, but it just like cups your under boob, but doesn't like cover your breasts areas. So like
Wait, that has to be a thing.
yeah, it's like a chalice for each bosom, and then you can still show off your nippies when it's cold out or when you're horny. That's how you know a woman is horny,
Oh my
bro.
God.
Is when the nipples are hard. Is something I heard on a bus in 5th grade.
I'm sure you could also just use like duct tape and tape like the top of the boob to the top of your chest or
Yeah, but-
something, and that would keep it suspended.
But then you have to rip that off.
Yeah, it's a free little wax.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, that's tape. That exists. That's what people use.
Boob
No, but
tape.
no, he's saying that he's
tape.
saying spread it up. We are talking about spreading it apart. He's saying
Oh,
like
apart,
push
my
it
mistake.
up,
Oh,
like
I'm
from here
sorry.
to here,
Yeah.
like a backpack. Suspenders.
Oh my god.
Suspenders for them tenders.
Ooh, that would probably that hurt my nipples.
Wait, is that not what you were talking about?
I don't even know it at this point anymore.
Okay. Nicole,
I'm upset.
breasts. What's it like to have them?
Tit.
Oh my god.
Okay, hell yeah. All right, let's get into the episode. We got to still go shopping tonight.
Do we though?
Yes, we do, my wife, my love. Oh, wait, I do have a quick thing from this week. Last night, I had the most amazing dreams because I haven't had these in a while. I've had dreams where I'm looking, like I see Franklin, but like I can't reach him. But last night, I had a dream where I was able to give him scritches. He...
Oh my god, I'm so fucking jealous.
But also, Nicole, he came up onto our bed and he laid... You were laying on your back, and then I was like T-shape into you, like my head was near your stomach. Then Franklin climbed up on your stomach and wrapped his entire body around my head. So he was on both of us.
I'm upset.
It was
That
a
I wasn't
magical
there.
night. I loved it.
That sounds like a wonderful dream. I miss Frank.
Me too. But guys, finally, let's get into this episode.
Episode.
Quick synopsis. There is a kid who asks Sion and the Tomorrow Research, hey, I need help finding an alien. They find this person who's doing magic tricks to children in an open space. He has a trench coat on, aka a pervert coat, or a troubled teen coat. And then it ends up him being an alien who is being blackmailed by a laundress into stealing things because he has the ability to teleport objects to himself or to a third location. And it's them figuring out how to save him from being blackmailed.
Yeah.
So what'd you think, Rudy?
So I'm looking at my notes right now, and one of the first things I wrote was, first off, this intro is lit as hell. I really like the music, and I really like the just the scenes that were accompanied by the music, and I just felt like, ooh, this intro, it got me going. And two, I think I wrote down, I don't know why, but the American adaptation featured a green-haired Green Ranger as well, but I'm impressed that part of the adaptation aspect was kept in. I don't know why. I just thought that was neat. I'm just going through all my notes. I also wrote, what is Domon wearing on his head? What is
just
that?
A cap.
It's just a cap? Okay,
Yeah.
It looks oddly religious, and I don't know why.
It's not. Unless that religion is being gnarly as fuck.
Yeah. Domon was pretty cool. I liked all the characters, honestly. I also, after watching this episode, I went back to watch the first episode just because it's so cool. I love this. I love Time Force growing up, so watching Time Ranger was just, ooh, so cool.
So your initial thoughts are it's good.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved everything to start. I didn't have any complaints throughout the whole thing, other than that Hayato, the kid, what a little dweeb.
Yeah.
There was a part where what's the magician's name? The
Argo.
Yeah.
Argo, thank you. There's a scene where he's talking about his backstory and how he's protected Hayato from getting hit by a car. And I just wrote down, like, this kid's been standing in the middle of the street for 5 minutes waiting for a car to hit you. Like, grow the fuck up, kid. Like, I don't know, but that was my main feeling about him.
Your main gripe.
Two other small things about the kid. There's a scene where Sion, how do you pronounce his name? Sion, he was trying to help out Argo, and Hayato comes up to him and he's just like, leave us alone, we shouldn't have asked for your help. And then at the end of the episode, the kid's like, Oniichan, and I just wanted to be like, oh, you little shit, you don't get to just diss him like that and then call him brother, man. Like, get out of here. I don't know, that's my feelings about the kid. Other than that, rest of the show was awesome.
I diss Nicole all the time, but still call her Onichann.
Oh no.
No, you don't.
What? Diss you or call you Onichann?
Oh.
I've been calling you Onichann.
I hate it.
Yeah, it doesn't mean I'm gonna stop, bro.
It should.
It's just me calling you bro, but in like a respectful way.
No, it's not.
Onichann. Bro, love me. This is the apartment of Onichann love, okay? Brotherly love?
Stop.
Well, Nicole, you know her feelings on this show, team. What's yours? Let us know at MSS Pod. I don't know. Nicole, you have any notes?
Yes.
Okay, get to them.
The magic man, Argo, is creepy.
Yeah.
Like, throughout the entire episode. Because it's like, oh no, where'd Rudy go?
Sorry, my girlfriend just had to run across the room and she's not wearing pants, so...
Ooh.
I don't know if she's grabbing pants, but I'll turn the camera on in a second once she's all sat down.
Pants.
You know, who really needs pants, though?
Everyone.
James doesn't.
What are you talking about? I'm wearing pants right now.
You
are
are
really?
pantsless like 60% of the time.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I just saw on Messenger, you guys sent me a video. It was of James dancing and saying, this is how Rudy dances. And I could have sworn that you were just in your underwear.
Oh, yes. No, yeah, I was.
Yeah.
Is that the thing you were saying? That I can't believe I just saw this now?
Yes, yeah.
See, I was terrified. I was like, oh, I sent this to Rudy and he feels like I overstepped boundaries.
Oh, no, I just straight up never saw that until now. I don't know why, but also love the video.
Yes.
He's always in his underwear, though, so that's definitive proof.
Definitive.
That's really bad for my case right here. But the Magic Man, we were talking about him being a creep.
Yeah. They try to like redeem him from not being like a creepy stranger, but he just is.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
I don't know. Maybe it'll like come up later. I just don't understand the purpose of like introducing this character just for him to leave at the end of the episode.
I mean, it's just like Monster of the Week stuff. He doesn't come back.
But there is also a Monster of the Week. So this episode just feels like a throwaway episode.
Well, no, I mean, it's the thing that does come back recurringly is Sion's, I guess, like emotions and what's the word I'm trying to think of when you like feel bad about yourself? Insecurity of being the last of his kind. So
yeah, and like that's depressing because he finally like found someone and then he's just like peace.
Well, no, it's to also establish like, hey, you don't need to feel alone. We are family over here.
Yeah.
It's to further the bond of the Time Ranger.
Yeah.
And we couldn't have had, I mean, he could have blackmailed anyone, but it being an alien and it being a Sion episode to be like, oh, alien, that's how we can connect and that's how you can trust me because I'm in the same situation as you are. I guess we could have had Yuri in this position to her say like, well, my family is also all dead. They were gunned down by a criminal and their dead bodies laid atop of me and that's how I was saved.
Yeah.
We've gotten to that episode, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Huh? Yeah, that's all happens in this show. So, I mean, like, yeah, it's a convoluted way to get there to this episode, but I think it also establishes that even in 1999 and 2000, there are other, like, races of creatures out there, of beings.
Yeah.
That's it.
Cool. I don't understand why the kid felt like he needed to prove aliens exist for Argo's sake because like all the other kids think he's cool, like the Argo, because he's like doing magic tricks and shit, and they're just like, oh yeah, cool, how do you do that? And then Hayato's like, I'll show you. And I'm like, what? They're on your side.
Well, no, it's because Argo says I learned it from an alien, and then they're like, you don't know an alien. So he's like, oh, he's testing my friend's authenticity.
True.
Like if someone was like, Rudy's not Twitch affiliated, I'd be like, I'll prove it. And then I'd hack into Twitch's mainframe, get the contract, and send it out.
Thank
with
you.
his billing information not redacted.
Yeah.
Like
you would.
Well, whoever's out there trying to get my billing information, y'all gonna be in for a wild ride when you see that I only got $4.32 in my account.
Oi!
We'll get that up higher.
One of these days.
So in the beginning, we see him making something. And then he's like, it's done, and shows Tatsuya, and he goes, Tatsuya, I made this out of spare parts. And Tatsuya looks at it, and he should have said, well, what is it? And then Sion would have just said, this. It's this. Because all it is like a commence to jiggling type deal where it just moves.
A little robot.
Yeah. That doesn't look like a robot. It just looks like a tree, but mechanical that just keeps moving its branches.
It's like cute that they use that as a decoy later, but also doesn't make sense.
No,
It
not
makes
at all.
sense. 100.
Okay.
Also, you don't know this, Rudy, but in other episodes, or maybe it was detailed in episode 1, in the year 3000, alien is a derogatory, outdated term to use. So when that kid runs in, he opens up that door and he says, I need help finding an alien. That's pretty much like if we were to go back to the 40s and someone was like, hey guys, help me find this insert racial slur right here. And you'd be like, oh my God, what?
Well, no, that'd be like someone time traveling from the 40s to our time.
No, we would need to go back in time.
because we wouldn't say that.
No, I'm saying like someone comes up to you and says to you in the previous time period, hey, I need help finding.
Oh.
No, I'm not saying we're going back in time screaming racial slurs.
Got it.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, but then Sion says it later.
I know, but maybe that's a translation thing. Or because I think they keep up or I mean like maybe like he is allowed to say it.
That's our word.
Or it could be that he doesn't know a word to say to another alien in this time period of like, well, what's the equivalent that he would understand?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, you're right.
Like if you were to go back to the 20s and say like, well, that person is non-binary, like a non-binary identifying gender person, they would be like, I know those words individually. Together, I'm not sure what you mean.
Right.
So they just say, let's.
No, okay. I mean, like, I guess you would have to say it with like apprehension. This is why time travel movies and shit don't, especially when you go that far back in time, like you'd have like so much terrible shit would be said to you in just passing.
Yeah.
Like classist, racist, ableist, all of these things would be said to you.
Don't exist anymore.
No, but I'm saying like so blatantly would be thrown around.
Guys, it's a myth.
No, it's, oh my God.
Yeah.
People that say that are insane to me.
When they're like, if someone were to say that if anyone says that to you, if you know who they are,
Yes.
just like, if they have a specific interest, like let's say
Yeah.
they're into jazz music, say like, well, jazz music doesn't exist anymore. And then they'd be like, no,
What if they're gay?
What?
And they don't believe in racism.
Oh, well,
What?
Okay, Nicole, let's not get into this because this.
I sincerely want to know.
Well, say like, well, homophobia doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
And then if they say, oh, yeah, it does say, oh, well, I've never experienced
But then
it.
what if they pivot to, okay, well, I've had to deal with homophobia, so what's the big deal?
Say, well, that's, okay, so you know the experience.
Yeah,
it sucks.
I did say that, and they still didn't.
Well, then you piss on them.
There you go. Just,
say, oh, no, don't
cut
worry.
Straight to the piss.
Don't worry. You know that thing in Blue Mountain State where they needed clean pee, so they jammed like hollow syringe into their penises, but a plastic one to like put normal water in so they would pee clean? Well, I did that, but with apple cider vinaigrette.
I feel like that would hurt.
Oh, no, it does.
Okay.
I need some context on that one.
It's from Blue Mountain State. I guess it's a thing people do when they need to pee clean. It's pretty much like putting clean water into your like your urethra, your like tract. So pretty much you're just like spilling water into a cup.
So a penis enema.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I hate it. Never again.
Well, I'm guessing women could do it too.
Yeah.
Coochie enema.
Or a urethra enema. We can just go both.
No, coochie is funnier.
That's the name of the episode.
Coochie enema? Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Or just coochie is funnier.
Yeah, that could be it too. Of course, we'd have to change it for the Tokusatsu Network, proud podcast partner.
Yeah.
Hey.
But what else do we got here? I'm just gonna read off my my starred notes. Just steal the money, guys. So they're having him we see him teleport like a nice painting, jewelry, a priceless vase from a museum. But then they also just teleport piles of cash and some gold. But even gold, this stuff needs to be liquidated. It needs to be turned into artifact, into currency. Just have it be the currency if you can do that.
Maybe they just want those things.
Oh yeah, I get that. Leela does like fancy stuff, but she wasn't in this episode at all.
I thought she was.
I don't think she was.
For like a second.
No,
She was not.
Yeah, pink-haired
she might
lady.
have been in like the background of like their main hub, but I don't think she was an active participant in this episode.
Their main
Yeah, but she was
pud.
there.
Yeah.
Their main chud. We gotta
Real quick.
watch chuds.
No, we don't.
Question for you guys: can someone explain the whole monster growth system in this series? Because I remember in the other Goku Sentai, they ate cakes and then they grew. How are they growing in
Car
this
Ranger.
one?
Okay.
Oh, Car Ranger. Sorry.
So think of it this way: like if you were to get a science experiment done on you.
You are making this way too complicated already.
No, I mean, so a science experiment is done on you, and then it reacts poorly. And let's say, like, you start getting boils on you. Well, you can slap a patch on yourself, and that patch kind of gives out medicine to make the boils stop. But if you remove that patch, you're going to boil up again.
Okay.
So pretty much the freeze compression makes you small. But to prevent you from like the side effect of it growing big, they have to slap a patch on you. So they're like, well, I'm not going to die. I'm going to remove the patch to grow big. And
okay.
it creates this reaction from the freeze compressing.
Okay, that makes sense. I wrote in my notes somewhere, it looked like the monster dude just ripped off a nicotine patch and now we're here.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But it's cool. I like that whole thing. It's pretty neat in comparison to like eating cakes. I don't know. I like the whole monster growth formulas and stuff in these shows.
I would actually say like eating cakes is the unique thing. Everything
yeah.
else is like on par. You know, like a bomb from Die Ranger. How did
Eyeball bombs.
How did they grow big in Los Luchadores, Nicole?
They didn't, thankfully.
Tak is trying to like find out who that's their owl robot.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, no one is coming up in the system of all these prisoners that has this ability. And Domon comes up and goes, are you busted? If you were to say that to just like any of your friends, just like, dude, are you busted? That's mean. It is rude.
Yeah, I laughed.
It's a good time. But yeah, no, you're right. It is rude. But to a robot, does Tak even have feelings?
Yeah. He says, wow, that's rude.
Ah, well, you're a robot. It's okay. We'll rewire you to think that it's okay.
No!
Oh my God, that's lobotomy shit.
Heartless.
Something like that.
It is also
Lobotomy.
heartless shit. Because you forget your memory when you get heartless in Kingdom
he's
Hearts.
right.
I'm a Kingdom Heartless.
Oh no.
Boo.
This was such a low-level blackmail. Yeah, it worked out, but it's still dumb.
I
Yeah.
completely forgot. What was he? The main monster was blackmailing Argo because he was a war deserter?
No, because he's an alien.
alien.
Oh, and he was just going to threaten to tell everybody on Earth that he was an alien. That was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, honestly, blackmailing with war desertion probably seems like a lot more compelling than just being like,
Yeah.
oh, the dude's an alien. Because
He's
I'm sure there's like aliens running around all the time destroying things every other week. So,
Especially because, like, Blackmailer Gay Mark looks more like an alien. Like, if
Yeah.
he were to be like, that dude's an alien, they'd be like, the fuck? No, you are. And they
Exactly.
would just, like, kidnap him instead.
yeah.
And then I was like, can he transport living matter? Because if you could, like, I would steal so much food.
No.
If you
Food isn't living.
I mean, like vegetables.
Like a whole cow.
Okay.
It would
Yeah.
also be, if I did this, would be very easy to poop because you could just like evacuate your bowels by transporting it. Oh my God, you would save so much time.
Yeah, but you might, like, mess up your insides, though.
No, you get real good at it.
What?
Because you can like your body, you can like feel yourself. You know, you have to feel that Oniichan.
Ew.
Transporting bowels
I
is
meant
just
just
second level
like-
transporting ability.
Not getting the nutrients.
Oh, I mean, like you feel like, oh my God, I have to go right now. Then
Yeah.
you transport it out.
Yeah,
So you would still you have the nutrients.
sure.
Or you wouldn't even need to eat. Oh my God, children would love this. Oh, eat your vegetables. Transport right into my tummy,
You
Mom.
have to chew it.
mash it up with a tenderizer and
Put it in
transport it.
Make it a smoothie.
Yeah.
Broccoli
Yeah.
smoothie? Wait, could you put broccoli in a smoothie? Is that something that you could do? Or is that
Yeah.
just like a juice?
I mean, you could do both.
Yeah. Become a doctor and you can just like transport, stuff out of their body. No more surgery.
All of these
Never
superpowers, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Just use that as your way to make money. He could easily become a construction worker by transporting materials without having to have heavy equipment.
Uh-huh.
You could, because we know he can't transport humans because of what happened to the car. I was going to be like,
Yeah.
you could easily do, you could make thrill rides. No, because that would also be a human in there.
Duh.
Dang it. I guess just construction. Or you could transport food, like Grubhub, like bada bing, bada boom, in there in an instant.
Sure.
Hey, you know what? Fair enough. Did they have Grubhub back in whenever this was made?
In 2000?
Definitely.
Probably.
Wait. Time
No.
Ranger was made in 2000?
Yeah.
What? It does not, the video or production quality does not look it. It still looks like whenever the other Sentais were made.
I hear that the print that they have just has degraded, so it's not the best looking one. Also, because they use a lot of special effects work, there's stuff with that makes it look bad as well. Because if you watch 5-Man from 1990, that looks fantastic. And then you get over to this, and it's like, ooh, boy.
Oh.
Even on
interesting.
DVD, run through a Blu-ray player, still looks pretty bad.
The villain's head looks like an apple core with teeth. No lips, just teeth. And it's terrifying.
This boy ain't got no lips. Get his teeth.
He looks like a Nightmare Before Christmas. Just
Yeah.
the head part.
Yeah.
Change the color scheme up a little.
I like his little dangly ear things though.
Oh, yeah. The design for him was pretty cool. Watching the first episode, I saw that a lot of the monster designs were pretty cool. I will say probably my favorite monster design so far is Gien.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was super cool looking. But yeah, this guy, pretty cool monster design. I love the color scheme. It just, I don't know, it worked really well.
I wish that kid, when they go up to, when Argo goes up to rescue him, and he, instead of him being panicked, like, Argo, are you here to rescue me? If he would have just shouted, Argo, we're on the spaceship. Because Gay Mark says hey, I got a spaceship. You want to come on? If he just was oblivious to the fact that, it's this alien technology will burn my eyes out, and he needs to make sure I don't accidentally touch something while walking around, so that's why he tied me up. But I'm on a spaceship finally.
God.
That also would have been the better thing to say, so the kid isn't in a panic and screaming and you have to deal with that. It's just him saying, whoa, I'm smelling a spaceship right now. I'm hearing the bleeps and bloops that sound like birds high above a building.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of pigeons shaped in the form of a computer console.
Yeah. But he doesn't know that.
Actually reminds me, I wrote something about that. Something about how Hayato just completely said, fuck it to stranger danger when that alien was just like, I got a spaceship. It's did nobody teach this kid about don't follow strangers or anything like that?
Don't
or
get into a stranger's van.
or into
UFO.
an alien's UFO.
It's because he's framed it as, him and I are friends.
Yeah.
Just like when or
Yeah,
not.
that's why. Yes, you teach your kid not to trust that person.
Yeah, well, what I was going to say is when a stranger says, I'm friends with your dad, that's why you ask them specifics to make sure they're actually friends. And then you just say, well, even though I somewhat trust that you are, I'm going to wait until I hear from my parent. This is what my mom told me.
But then again,
There you go.
Hayato is friends with this strange man already. So he has the proclivity to just trust a random person.
He's a latchkey kid. His parents are not to be seen in the picture.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's what I'm guessing. But any last thoughts on the episode before we get into our final question to Rudy?
No.
I actually had a question in terms of the final Megazord or final bot
Robo.
Robo. What's the deal with it? Because I replayed the transformation sequence a couple times because I thought I missed something. It looked like the main robot Zord Robo itself was just the red and the blue Zords combined together, but I didn't see the green, yellow, or pink anywhere in it.
There aren't. It's
Why?
I believe it's just we skip over this. It's so long and it's so bland until you get into like the like moon shadow night dude. It's just like a collection of these things, and it turns into either time alpha or time beta. It can't be beta. I think it is alpha and beta.
Okay.
So it's fine. I don't really enjoy these scenes.
Okay. Fair enough.
All right, Rudy.
All right.
All of these villains in this series, Time Ranger, they're usually like their crime or their specialty in crime followed by their name. So, following that, what kind of criminal would you be if you were on the Laundrez family?
Honestly, probably blackmail.
What? Yeah, it's got
I know.
another
God damn
thing.
it, Rudy.
I mean, like, hold on. The only reason I say that is because as we were playing Hidden and Critted for the first time, Mordecai was just a blackmailer, so I felt like, hey, that'd be perfect, you know. But if I had to have like a specialty type of ability going into the Don crime family, I don't know, safe cracking or breaking and entering, I'd do one of those things.
Rudy B&D.
Yeah.
All right, so so we need two things. One, how would you go about making money for the family? And two, how would you use breaking and entering to defeat the Time Ranger?
Okay, wait, shit, that's some
And you
good
can't just say
questions.
like breaking and entering their skull, even though it's a nice turn of phrase.
I don't know why, but okay, so you know how like in most depictions of cat burglars, they always have like a circular window cutting tool?
Yeah.
One, to start, I would imagine that as a breaking and enterer, I would just create perfect body size cutouts of myself so I could just slide on through a window and just like do the exact same thing with like safes and stuff. So if I were to like fight the Time Rangers, I would just create, I don't know, maybe just break and enter with my body directly into their suits. I don't know. Oh, I'm a break.
Or you could use the glass that you cut out as like a invisible shield.
Ooh, shields. I like that. And I could probably throw them.
Yeah.
That would work. Hey, thanks for that. Because I have no ideas of my own. I really don't. I don't know what I'm thinking.
So what kind of things would you rob or break into?
Hearts. I'd steal someone's heart.
Okay, now you're doing conceptual, like breaking and entering into skulls.
I don't know. I'd probably break and enter into a museum. What does the crime family really need aside from money and just random things that were being
That's
stolen?
what they want.
Yeah, just
That's
money.
it. Oh, what? Sure, I'll break into a museum. I'll steal some priceless art that would be super hard to resell on the black market.
I mean, you would want it to be super easy to sell because people want it.
No. You gotta like help them out a little bit, but make the rest of their life difficult.
That makes me think people who buy black market art, like you can't display it properly. It needs to be hidden away in like your basement and just trusted criminals can see it.
Yeah.
So like, what's the point in it?
Yeah, exactly. Unless like you just want it to covet and cherish.
Yeah, you just want a little secret.
Do you guys have anything that you don't normally display but you covet and cherish?
Like I wish I could display Rock Jocks, the board game. And also like the Powerpuff Girl Monopoly. Oh no, that one of my siblings, one of my siblings got that because it's just so giant. We don't have anywhere to display it. One of my siblings got us like this tapestry or this flag. It's huge of a scene from I think it might be just the poster of Godzilla, like Tokyo SOS, or I think that's probably the one, and it's dope. But we just can't hang it up anywhere because we don't know where to hang it up.
Mine would be, I guess probably my GameCube.
Okay.
Yeah, Nicole loves that GameCube.
Which reminds me, you just got a Switch recently, or fairly recently?
Like
Was
a
it
year
about
ago.
Year ago?
Yeah.
You doing anything fun on the Switch? Because I've been looking for a reason to get back onto mine.
Steven Universe.
Yeah, Steven Universe Save the Light. That's on there.
Okay,
That game is so much fun. Like, I don't like RPGs, and I love that game.
I
Nice.
think because of the gameplay, actually next we should probably play the Paper Mario series because it's very similar in gameplay.
Okay.
So that, and then Muddle Dash, it's you, like if anyone has a spouse in quarantine, Muddle Dash. It's not expensive.
I've wanted to play it on Twitch, but James is always like, no, because we get too loud.
Yeah.
It's just like I think you can play up to like 8 people or something. And you're just these little squid guys or like jellyfish squid guys. And there's one crown and you have to, the winner gets to the end of the like track with the crown. If you get to the end first and you don't have the crown, you don't win.
Oh.
And it's like, it's so simple, but so much fun. I think I bought it for like $2.
Extremely fast pace. And Nicole and I are just like calling each other just not bitch, but like a synonym for bitch of saying like, suck my taint, and just screaming at each other. I had to close the window when we got it because it was like, people can hear us. Even with the windows closed, people can probably hear us and think there is a domestic dispute going on.
Oh my God.
I thought there was a few, like maybe right now it was probably like months ago, but I was walking down one of these streets and I heard like screaming from an apartment. Then I'm like, I had to walk back with my headphone off, but then it was just people obviously playing a video game.
Yeah.
People should like say like in between the screams also scream, we're playing a video game. All right, Rudy, what you got to plug?
Plugs. I plugged a little bit earlier, but I'll do it again. Hey guys, I do Twitch stuff. You can find me on Twitch at the username Overlord Snugs. And you can also find me on Twitter under the same username. So yeah, if you want to see some dude just play some games, we try to get a little bit analytic and talk about like game development and game direction as well while we're talking about games. But overall, we just kind of have a good time. We chill out. We just, we hang out. We play games. That's pretty much the gist of it. If you want to see what that's like, come visit me at Overlord Snugs on Twitch. That's pretty much all I got.
Cheer, Nicole.
Yeah.
What you got to plug?
Ooh, follow Darling Homebody on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok, but mainly Instagram. Go to darlinghomebody.com to get creepy, cute stuff. Starting Black Friday, ending midnight on Cyber Monday. Everything's 15% off. No coupon code needed. And go to patreon.com/darlinghomebody to get a cool sticker or magnet.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
follow us on Twitter at MSSPod, and also follow us on Twitch. It's just mostly Speakin' Sentai. You'll find us. Follow that because in the coming weeks in December, we will be doing live Pissmas, and our second annual call-in show will be live on Twitch. So you'll want to follow us there. We also play a bunch of now RPGs and party games. This Sunday, for our patrons, speaking of patrons, go over to patreon.com/MLMpod to get exclusive podcasts such as Engage with Nicolas Cage, the podcast that be Toku Reading Corner, and Talking About Beyblade, which last week, Blades Giving, guys. It's a very good episode. Check it out. But on Sunday, the 29th, I believe it is, we're doing an Among Us stream with the $10 patrons and Marshland Media co-hosts. So there's still time if you want to get in on that. Become a $10 patron over on patreon.com/MLM pod to be able to like join the game and talk on mic. It'll be fun. That's 6 p.m. Central Time. But speaking of $10 patrons, we got to give a shout out to all of them, starting with Steve F., aka Hit People Guy, Eric Berry of Ranger Command Power Hour, Alex Z, The Waz, or as Nicole says, The Wad, Orion, aka the rapper Defo, check his music out, Kayla, 2 Grapes, Duo Grun Fox, that's 2 Fox for the price of Grun, Tyler Wright, and Elliot W, aka Garlic Sunshine on Instagram, who recently, I don't know if we said it on the last episode,
I'm pretty sure you did, but
did fan art of Franklin, and it made me cry. That's it. That's all I got to talk about. What's up?
I just want to say that James and I have made the decision we are not traveling at all for the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, or New Year's. We are staying home. It wasn't a super easy decision to make on some parts, but I just want to say, like, stay safe and be careful and try to have fun.
And also, like, do make sacrifices. Instead of kissing your grandmother on the lips, maybe just give her a handshake.
Oh, man.
But I've been James. First, thank you so much, Rudy, for coming aboard.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been a blast to see you guys and to just talk Sentai and just chill for a while.
Heck yeah. And Rudy might, like, the Pissmas crew from last year might be coming back, depending on schedule. Fingers crossed all of us can make it back.
Woo woo.
But yeah, I've been James.
I'm Nicole.
I've been Rudy.
And we've been Mostly Speaking Sentai. Bye-bye now. Oh, until the big cupboard in the sky.
Kisses.
Why 心を惑わすそう時のミステリーは Why 誰にも解けない Yes 青いメリー
Oh, Nicole, real quick. I just wanted to say that Amy, she tends to buy a lot of your Darling Home Buddy stuff, and I have your hot garbage patch, and I sewed it onto the back of one of my pairs of pants, and I absolutely love it. I try to wear it as often as possible, and I see a few heads turn, so whenever they see the hot garbage patch, they know that my ass is hot garbage. So love it. Anyway, that's all.
That's incredible.
Yeah, love you guys. Have a good night.
Love you too.
Love
See you. Bye.
you.
This has been a Marshland Media production, produced by James McCollum. For more content, please visit mlmpod.com. To support our network and have access to exclusive podcasts, head over to patreon.com/MLMpod and sign up today.